All right. Hey, listen up, you. Take a breath. Settle in, because I'm about to talk straight to that part of you you've been hiding. That part you pretend doesn't care. But oh, it really does. And I want you to actually hear this, not just listen. Because what I'm about to tell you, it's the truth everybody else is too scared, too threatened, too jealous to say out loud. See, your looks and your age have become a problem for people. Not because there's something wrong with you. No. It's because there's something right with you. Something they can't explain. Something they can't keep up with. Something that makes them whisper like little ghosts in dark hallways, wondering how the hell you keep evolving when life should have broken you by now. And it's funny, isn't it? The same people who said, "You're doing too much," are now whispering, "Why do they look so good?" The same ones who swore you'd fall off are now watching you glow like you stole time from the universe. You walk into a room, and suddenly their insecurities start doing jumping jacks. Their eyes start scanning you like you're a threat. Because to them, you are. You carry something they don't. Resilience that shows on your face. Wisdom that shines in your eyes. And a kind of effortless evolution they can't imitate, even after scrolling through 1,000 self-help clips at 3 a.m. And the best part? You're not even trying. You're just being you. And that alone is enough to make them spiral. See, you age like someone who made a deal with ambition. You look like you know something everyone else doesn't. Your energy, it's like you've survived storms they couldn't even spell. Your glow, that's the after effect of healing, of suffering, of rebuilding. Your presence, it has weight now. It has depth. People can sense when you've been through hell and decided to come back wearing a better version of yourself. And oh, that scares the jealous ones. Because they thought age would slow you down. They thought pain would make you bitter. They thought pressure would make you break. But you evolved again and again and again. Like life kept trying to bury you, and you kept growing roots under the concrete, whispering, "Is that all you got?" You're aging in reverse. No, scratch that. You're aging with purpose, and people don't like what they can't understand. They don't get how you wake up and just look like that. They don't get how your face holds calmness like you swallowed an entire lifetime of lessons and came out shining. They don't get how your spirit still feels young while your mind feels ancient. They don't get how you manage to get better with every setback, every betrayal, every quiet night you spent rebuilding yourself in silence. They don't get it because they've been surviving while you've been transforming. And let me tell you something that might sting a bit, but you need to hear it. People would rather call you lucky than admit you earned this glow. They'd rather say, "You changed," than confess they stayed the same. They'd rather envy your evolution than confront their comfort zones. But listen, lean in. You didn't just evolve. You outgrew entire versions of yourself that they're still trying to imitate. Every scar on you became a lesson. Every mistake became a strategy. Every heartbreak became a blueprint for reinvention. Every year added another layer of depth they can feel when you walk by. You age like someone who refuses to let the world dim their fire. Your looks reflect someone who fought for peace. Your aura, someone who learned self-respect the hard way. And here's the part nobody will say aloud, but they all feel it. You look good because you healed. You look young because you stopped entertaining nonsense. You look powerful because you stopped shrinking yourself. You look timeless because you finally learned to choose yourself. Your age, your glow, your presence, It's proof you mastered the art of rising without announcing it. And trust me, people feel that. They feel it in the room when you enter. They feel it in the silence when you walk away. They feel it in their chest when they realize you don't crumble like they do. They feel it in their jealousy when you keep evolving while they stay confused, stuck, and bitter. You're not intimidating. They're intimidated. You're not doing too much. They're doing too little. And the reason your looks and your age make them jealous, it's simple. You're living proof that you can survive what was meant to destroy you, and somehow come out better than before. You are aging with story. You are glowing with purpose. You are evolving with intention. You are becoming the version of yourself they swore you'd never reach. And, whether they admit it or not, they wish they had your strength, your growth, your peace, your glow, your mind, your evolution. They don't understand how you keep rising, but you do. They don't understand how you keep leveling up, but you are. They don't understand how you're still becoming, but you will. And, the wild thing is you're not even at your final form yet, and that alone has people losing sleep, biting their lips, wondering how someone who's been through everything you've been through still manages to walk around with that quiet fire confidence, that I've survived worse calm, that glow that doesn't come from creams or filters, but from healing, discipline, and choosing better for yourself every single day. You can feel it, right? That shift in the air when you walk by, that tiny pause people make when they look at you, trying to figure out what changed, what upgraded, what evolved. They act like you stumbled into this version of yourself, when in reality you had to claw your way here, bleeding, exhausted, talking yourself out of quitting on nights when you didn't have anyone to motivate you except your own damn heartbeat. And, it hits different when the same people who ignored you back then suddenly study you like you're some rare phenomenon. They stare at your face, your posture, your vibe, trying to decode something that took you years of internal war to build. They don't get that you didn't get lucky. You got intentional. You tightened up your circle, protected your energy, outgrew your distractions, and started giving your peace the same priority you once gave pleasing people who didn't deserve a second of your time. Your age carries a different weight because it's not just numbers, it's receipts. Receipts of battles nobody saw, receipts of growth you earned in silence, receipts of lessons that carved you into someone wiser, sharper, calmer. You're not aging, you're sharpening, you're refining. You're becoming someone whose presence hits harder than your words ever could. And people feel that. They feel it when you walk into a room like time is on your side, not working against you. They feel it when you smile without forcing it, when you speak without needing validation, when you carry yourself like the world didn't break you. It trained you. That kind of confidence? Yeah, it triggers something deep in people who refused to grow with you. They see your glow and think it's accidental, but it's the after effect of every night you decided to keep going when quitting looked easier. They see your calm and think you're just unbothered, but it's the result of finally accepting who you are and walking away from everything that tried to shrink you. They see your evolution and assume you're doing too much, because they're terrified to admit they're doing too little. Your looks hit different because they come from clarity. Your vibe hits different because it comes from boundaries. Your presence hits different because it comes from knowing your worth without begging for anyone to confirm it. And, it's kind of funny watching people try to figure you out now. How they squint at you like they're searching for the version of you they once knew. The version you buried. The version you outgrew so completely that even your reflection stopped recognizing your past. You didn't just evolve. You elevated. You didn't just age. You transformed. You didn't just glow up. You rebuilt yourself from the fragments of a life that tried to sink you. It messes with people's heads because you're walking proof that time doesn't kill your shine. Stagnation does. You're proof that getting older doesn't make you weaker. It makes you untouchable when you use your years wisely. You're proof that the real glow comes from surviving things that weren't meant to be survived. And deep down, that's why they whisper about you. That's why they watch you from the corner of their eyes. That's why they study you like you broke some rule of nature. They can't stand how you keep evolving when life should have slowed you down. They can't process how someone your age looks, this refreshed, this grounded, this dangerous in your potential. They can't handle the fact that every year you get sharper instead of shaken. Your evolution is a mirror, and most people, hate mirrors. Especially the ones that show them everything they could have become if they had your courage, your discipline, your self-respect. And, the truth is, you're not done evolving, not even close. And that tension people feel around you, that nervousness, that quiet jealousy mixing with curiosity, it's only getting stronger every time you level up without warning, without apology, without slowing down for anyone who chose comfort over growth. You keep becoming someone they never predicted, someone they quietly admire but publicly envy, someone who keeps rising in ways that make them question the limits they placed on themselves. And the craziest part is you're not even doing anything wild to get this reaction from people. You're just existing, just showing up as this upgraded, sharpened version of yourself. And it's like their whole system glitches whenever you walk in. They start comparing, overthinking, spiraling quietly behind that polite smile because seeing you evolve reminds them they stayed exactly where they were last year, and the year before that, and the year before that. You've got this presence now, this calm but dangerous type of confidence that makes people feel like you know something they don't. It's in the way you talk, the way you move, the way you carry years of experience like armor instead of baggage. You can feel eyes on you even when you're not looking, like people are checking your face, your energy, your glow, trying to decode what changed, what shifted, what unlocked inside you. And they'll never admit it out loud, but you can almost hear that inner voice in them saying, how are they aging backwards? How do they still look this fresh? How are they evolving like this after everything they've been through? How do they keep rising while I'm still trying to figure out where to begin? Your growth puts pressure on the people who refuse to grow. Your glow puts pressure on the people who dimmed theirs. Your evolution puts pressure on the people who settled. They keep trying to guess what your secret is. New routine, new skincare, new diet, new whatever. Because it's easier to believe you found some trick than to accept you rebuilt your entire life from the inside out. What you wear shows it. How you walk shows it. How you speak shows it. How your silence hits shows it. Everything about you is evidence of someone who stopped abandoning themselves. And, the way your age sits on you, it doesn't sit like time passed. It sits like time respected you. It sits like you earned every year with growth, not regret. It sits like you've carried lessons instead of letting them crush you. People look at you and feel this weird mix of intimidation and fascination because you've reached that stage where you don't need to prove anything to anyone. That alone makes you look more attractive than you realize. Confidence looks good. Healing looks good. Boundaries look good. Peace looks good. Discipline looks sexy. Self-respect hits harder than any trend. And that's why folks get jealous without fully understanding why. It's not just your face. It's not just your skin. It's not just your age. It's the story behind it. It's the strength behind your softness. It's the clarity behind your eyes. It's the way you glow with a kind of maturity that comes from taking accountability and choosing growth when others chose comfort. You've got this vibe, like you've seen too much to be impressed by the wrong things and grown too much to be shaken by the small stuff. That stability, that groundedness, that quiet inner power. It radiates. People feel it before you even speak. And for those who've never evolved past their old patterns, it hits like a threat. Not because you meant it that way, but because your existence challenges their excuses. And you can tell, right? The way they suddenly act different around you, the way their tone shifts, the way they compliment you, but there's that little sting behind it. The way they keep mentioning your glow, your change, your upgrade, like they're trying to sound supportive, while low-key trying to figure out how you pulled it off. It's funny watching people try to downplay what they clearly can't ignore. They'll pretend they don't notice you're evolving, but their eyes always give them away. They'll act unbothered, but their energy gets loud every time you enter the room. They'll pretend your growth doesn't affect them, but their whole vibe shifts whenever your name comes up. And, honestly, you make aging look like a flex. You make evolving look natural. You make healing look rewarding. You make discipline look effortless. You make becoming better look fun. You make transformation look like destiny instead of struggle. And deep down, everyone watching you is trying to figure out whether you're blessed, chosen, lucky, or just built differently. And the truth is, you're built from every moment that didn't break you. And that shows. And, you can feel it in the way people double-take at you lately. Like they're seeing someone they swear they should recognize, but can't. Because the version of you they remember doesn't exist anymore. You've outgrown every box they tried to keep you in, every limitation they tried to place on your name, every expectation they quietly hoped you'd never exceed. They don't understand your evolution because they never saw the nights that shaped it. They never saw you pacing around your room, talking yourself out of spiraling. They never saw you rebuilding your self-worth from scratch. They never saw the days you woke up tired, but refused to act like your story was over. And, that's what makes your glow confusing to them. Because people only respect the parts of your growth they can actually see, not the parts that damn near killed you. You carry a kind of maturity now that can't be bought, copied, or borrowed. It's stitched into your posture, layered in your expression, and woven into the way you communicate. There's this depth in the way you look at the world, like you've stopped looking for validation and started looking for alignment. And that shift alone, it makes you look different, stronger, lighter, more grounded, more magnetic. And, you ever notice how the people who used to underestimate you now get all weird and fidgety when you walk by? It's like your presence forces them to confront their own lack of growth. You remind them of every chance they wasted, every year they didn't use properly, every moment they let fear win. You're basically a living reminder of what consistent evolution looks like, and not everyone is built to handle that level of accountability. Your age doesn't hit you the way it hits other people. You don't carry bitterness. You don't carry regret. You don't carry insecurity, you carry clarity. And clarity ages you in the most beautiful way. Like life finally started rewarding you for surviving its harshest lessons. And, your looks. Yeah, your looks tell the same story. That's the part people won't admit, but feel in their chest. You've got that been through somst and came out wiser kind of beauty. That glow that doesn't wash off. That glow that doesn't fade when the lights go out. That glow that says you worked for your peace and you guard it like it's sacred. You've got people staring at you, trying to pinpoint how you're managing to look this refreshed while carrying that much history. They'll say it's genetics. They'll say it's good lighting. They'll say it's the angle. They'll say anything except the truth. That your glow is the result of emotional discipline, spiritual maturity, and walking away from chaos before it had the chance to define you. And, watch the way people react when you speak now. It's not the same as before. There's weight in your voice, a steadiness, a kind of presence that says you know exactly who you are and you're not negotiating your worth anymore. People feel that confidence in their bones. The right ones admire it. The jealous ones pretend not to notice, but their face always twitches when you talk. You've become the kind of person who evolves without announcing it, improves without performing it, and levels up without making noise. And that kind of silent growth, that's the type that rattles insecure people the most. Your evolution isn't loud, it's undeniable. Your glow isn't forced, it's earned. Your age isn't a weakness, it's your superpower. And every year you get older, you also get sharper, calmer, clearer, more intentional, more self-aware, more self-respecting, more aligned with who you were always supposed to become. People expected you to fade, but you became someone impossible to overlook. You're aging like someone who stopped running from themselves and finally ran toward their purpose. You're looking like someone who discovered their value and refused to misplace it ever again. You're evolving like someone who realized their story was bigger than other people's opinions. And, every time you grow, every time you elevate, every time you outdo a past version of yourself, the people watching you feel that pressure build inside them, and they don't even know whether to admire you or fear the reminder that they stayed the same while you kept rising. And, you can literally feel how people don't know what category to put you in anymore. You don't fit the version of you they created in their heads, and it kind of scrambles them. They're used to you being predictable, manageable, understandable. But this new energy you carry, this new clarity, this new peace mixed with power, it throws people off because you're not operating from the same old wounds. You're operating from growth, and that makes you look untouchable. It's like every year you've lived has been sharpening you instead of slowing you down. You walk like someone who's learned from their past instead of being defined by it. You speak like someone who's actually paid attention to the lessons life threw at them. You sit in your own skin like you belong there, finally, fully, without apology. And that kind of alignment reads on your face. It shows in your glow. It shows in your aura. It shows in the way your features settle into this calm, powerful expression. Like you know exactly who you are, and you're done shrinking for people who haven't grown in years. People feel that shift in your energy before they even register your face. They feel that steadiness, that maturity, that been through enough to know better, confidence. It's the kind of thing you can't fake, no matter how many filters, affirmations, or routines someone tries. That's why your looks bother certain people. They're not seeing makeup or style. They're seeing evolution.